Today, we are here to talk about Nicole Kidman reveals husband Keith Urban's reaction to sex scenes. But before we get started, subscribe to our channel to never miss any updates. So without any further delay, let's get started quickly. Guess who's got an understanding husband? Never mind, let me break this down for you. The Big Little Lies actress truly got a very understanding and a supportive husband. Yes, she does. Recently on Monday, a 54-year-old actress who has won an Academy Award and many other countable achievements visited E! News Daily Pop, where she opened about how her romantic scene is blown away with Keith Urban. Reacting to a question that asked how does Keith feel about her sexy scenes, to which Nicole replied, "My husband is an artist, so he understands all of it, and he also does not get involved," she said. Not just that, she went on to explain that her husband Keith Urban has a fresh eye to see the show, and at the end when the show is all edited together. Moreover, Keith hasn't read the script and really doesn't know what's going on with the set. Keith Urban himself is completely absorbed in his career, Nicole Kidman explained with a laugh. "He doesn't really know what I'm doing," she added. Talking about the wonderful couple who are deeply in love since the first day of their official meeting, Nicole Kidman and Urban tied a knot at a ceremony in Sydney in June 2006. Nicole Kidman informed People in January 2019 that she knew Urban for less than 6 months when he was alone. After meeting at an event in Los Angeles in early 2005, they became intimate in the months that followed. And the country music star made a bold move. Speaking about Kidman explaining, "It was her 38th birthday and he, Keith Urban, stood outside with gardenia at 5 a.m. on my leaning forward in New York. Well, surely that was the moment when she thought, like, this is the man I want to marry." The country boy Urban took her on a motorcycle to Woodstock, New York, the venue for the 1969 music festival, but she never looked back. "It was pretty intense," recalled Kidman. "At that point, he believed in the love of my life, maybe because I'm so romantic, an actress, or I also have a strong faith, but I just believed," explained Nicole, with a smile on her beautiful face. The couple shared daughters Sunday Rose, age 13, and Faith Margaret, age 10 and a half. Nicole Kidman also shares daughter Isabella Jane, age 28, and Connor Anthony, 26, with ex-husband Tom Cruise, age 59. Kidman is purely family-oriented, as it was obvious when in June she paid tribute to her husband and her deceased father, Anthony Kidman, on Father's Day. She wrote, "Happy Father's Day to all the fathers and father figures out there," she wrote. "My love for these two fathers in particular, #UsFathersDay." Not just Kidman, but Urban himself also expressed his love for Kidman on Mother's Day. He wrote, "Happy Mother's Day to mothers everywhere." He wrote, "Happy Mother's Day to Nicole Mary. Our girls are all love, color, kindness and compassion, curiosity, and so much more because you are all these things and so much more. We love you." Let's take a look at Nicole Kidman's and Keith Urban's relationship timeline and see how they started and what motivated them to grow together. Red carpet friends and true romance flares Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban have filled our feed with PDAs, of course. The two have been together for over a decade now, but guess what? It wasn't always like a fairy tale or a country hit. From the moment they met to the ankle quarantine injuries that caught all the headlines while everyone was trapped inside, let's know it all. The year 2005. According to the official sources, the two officially met at the 2005 G-Day USA Gala. The organization is Australia's best public and economic diplomatic program in the United States, but both obviously have different memories of how that night went. Kidman told Ellen DeGeneres in 2017. Well, according to Urban, he wasn't confident enough to contact Nicole Kidman. Explaining about his feelings which Urban had for Kidman, he said that he had her number but was nervous to call her. Well, it took a lot of guts for him to make a call to Nicole Kidman, and he did that. Woohoo! He went on to say that someone gave him Nicole's number, and since then he kept it in his pocket for a while. The lover boy even kept thinking about it. To be precise, Urban wasn't in a very healthy place in his life. And as per his assumptions, he didn't think that Kidman was looking for a guy like him. But at some point, he got the courage to call her number. Surprisingly, Kidman replied to his call, and then they started talking, and talked, and talked, and talked, and talked, and talked, and it was easy, said Nicole. 2006. After they started dating, Kidman learned that she wanted to marry Urban a few months later. She told People that she knew he was the one when Urban surprised her on a trip to Woodstock, New York, on the morning of her 38th birthday. "At that point, I believed he was the love of my life," Kidman said. "It may be because I'm so romantic, an actress, or I have a strong faith, but I just believed, oh, okay, I'm here." June 2006. The couple finally got married on June 25, 2006 in Manly, Australia, just north of Sydney. Precisely, Hugh Jackman and Crowded House singer Neil Finn performed at the ceremony, and of course Urban himself. Russell Crowe, Baz Luhrmann, and Naomi Watts have joined the guest list. It was a night to remember. October 2006. According to O Magazine, Urban had already completed 2 rehab stays before Kidman intervened in 2006. After they got married, he sought treatment again and spent 3 months in the hospital. It was a tough time for him, to be honest. Urban told Rolling Stone in 2016 that he disrupted his fresh marriage and it survived, but it was a miracle. "I woke up mentally with her. I said I was born to her. It was for the first time in my life able to shake off the addiction binding." In an interview with Vanity Fair in 2007, Kidman said that they met each other at the perfect time, a mixture of frightened and brave. July 2008. On July 7, 2008, the couple's first child, Sunday Rose Kidman Urban, was born in Nashville, Tennessee. Kidman adopted 2 children, Isabel and Connor, along with her ex-husband, Tom Cruise. According to People, the name is a combination of Urban's grandmother, Rose, and Australian art patron, Sunday Reed. 2011. Nicole Kidman and Urban had a second child on December 29th with a surrogate birth. "Our family is really blessed and very grateful to have been given the baby face Margaret gift," the couple said in a 2011 statement. Kidman, who had 2 miscarriages in connection with Cruise, later told Vogue that he wished he had more children. "I wish I'd met Keith earlier and had a lot more kids with him, but I didn't," she said in a 2015 interview. "That is, it would have been just glory if I had 2 more children with him. Isn't that sweet?" 2014. Unfortunately, Nicole Kidman's father died, but his other half was there for her. Kidman told Ellen DeGeneres that Urban helped her overcome the grief of her father's death. She said that Urban has been very kind to her for 9 years, but the past month has been a really difficult time for her. "He is great for me when I have a partner who can literally overcome difficult times," she said. Moreover, when she asked her husband to step up that way, "I cry. He's amazing and Nicole will protect him and will do anything for that guy," she told confidentially. Kidman later told InStyle that he was always writing to her every time Urban went on a tour or separated for her work. "Every night he's absent, he leaves me a love letter. Every night of our relationship," she said. 2018. Kidman told Harper's Bazaar that the secret to a happy marriage is to make time for each other. "Of course, I'm working hard, but when I'm off," she said. "Keith and I live a very simple, quiet, and nutritious life in Nashville, so we're good at clicking right away." March 2019. Later in 2019, in an interview with iNews, he said the lyrics for the 2018 song Gemini were actually about his wife. "This song is really about Nicole and she loves it," he said. "It's a fun song. My co-author Julia Michaels asked me to explain to Nicole and that's what came out." May 2019. Nicole explained that Urban was a huge cheerleader during the filming of season 2 of Big Little Lies and said he helped her through all her dark material. "I have the greatest partner in my life. I always say that about him," she told Entertainment Tonight. "I'm one of the very lucky women in the world who had a great father and I have a great husband. And I love being able to say that to me. It influenced me." May 2020. Sadly, in May 2020, Kidman broke her ankle during a coronavirus pandemic. Explaining about his wife's uninvited injury, Urban said, "About 5 weeks ago, Nicole ran around the neighborhood like herself, but she couldn't see the potholes and rolled her ankle to put a small break on her ankle. So she's been driven into her boots for the past few weeks." To be honest, you all can't deny this, Nicole and Keith are true couple goals and are a perfect match. That was all about it, and on that note, that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit like and subscribe to our channel. Let us know your thoughts in the comments section.